All right, good conversation, DeMarcus. Now we've got a good one to talk about here. You know, April is here and that tax deadline is looming. We are joined by David Greene from Greene Law Firm. And if you're wary about filing, don't worry. Let David take the stress off of your chest. He's got the answers to some really pressing questions. And we've had a good time talking about everything from farm life to that bagel living. So, so David can really do it all. Let's start with a question that you probably get asked a lot. What if you don't have enough to pay the amount that you owe? Should someone put off filing their return?
Absolutely not. You need to file your return on time regardless of whether you pay what's owed, because the IRS has a separate penalty for not filing from the penalty for not paying. So if you don't pay and don't file, you have double penalties.
So if you couldn't afford the first, then it's just going to keep getting worse because you can't. So what if someone files for an extension? Does this include both filing and paying?
Unfortunately not.
Oh.
The extension till October 15th is to file your return, but it is not to pay. The payment is due on tax day, and you should at least estimate what you might owe and pay that much, which will help, you know, but the extension is only to file the return.
And what do you see, because you've been doing this for so many years, what are a lot of the reasons people may want an extension?
Well, because they don't have the money to pay, for one thing,
yep.
But they have a complicated maybe business that they haven't gotten their information together, and they need to have more time to get all of their documents together. That's the primary reason. Now, when people come into me now this year, our filing deadline is May the 1st. So from April 15th forward, we'll tell people we are going to file because we simply cannot prepare all the returns in that time.
I was going to say, what if someone comes in, you know, April 14th or April 29th, and it's like, Mr. Greene.
They're going to get an extension.
Okay, because it's going to be a lot. Is it better to itemize deductions or take the standard deductions?
Very few times it's better now because the standard deduction has been put up so high. For a married filing joint, your standard deduction is $20,200. For single filer, it's $14,600. And not many people would have itemized deductions more than that. Now, if you're a senior married filing jointly, you get an extra $3,200, and for a single, you get an extra $1,950 deduction. So it's very high.
And how often, like, you know, when do people a lot of see those returns come back to them? After they file, like if they.
Well, if to get refunds, the IRS is saying around a month or 6 weeks.
Okay.
And most of the time that's true, but sometimes it's 2 or 3 months.
Okay, so be planning. Now here's a good one too. A lot of people are like, okay, good, I got deductions. I'm very charitable. I give to a lot of charities. If they do have that, or even medical expenses, you can deduct medical expenses?
Yeah, those are two of the most, if you're going to itemize, those are going to be the two that make it worthwhile. But you would need to probably, for most people, you need to be giving at least $25,000 to charity to make it worthwhile, because you automatically get $600 as charitable giving. Anyway, everybody does. For medical expenses, your medical expenses out of pocket have to be greater than 7.5% of your adjusted gross income. So that's a lot of medical expenses.
Okay, so it can't just be like, well, I just had a $500 procedure. Yeah, let me write that off.
Right, no, it's not going to work. It's not going to be worthwhile.
Worthwhile. Okay, and for the charity stuff too, because there's so many, you know, different balls and galas here, and, you know, maybe you're donating $500 here, $500 here. Do you even worry about that since it's not or should you at least be writing, well, I gave $500 to the JDRF?
Well, I would keep up with it and keep a tally, but again, unless it's a very, very lot of charity giving, it's not going to work. And people have to realize most of the time when you give to Goodwill or something, just give clothing or something, the IRS is not going to accept that. You have to, if you're going to give items as opposed to dollars, you have to have an appraisal for what that item is worth.
Right.
And most people, if you're giving art or things like that, then it's, worthwhile.
Then that's worthwhile. Listen, if you've maybe gotten in over your head a little bit, maybe you've made some mistakes, don't worry. You have helped so many clients kind of, get out from under things
Right.
and things that you thought was a lot. What's the best way for people to get in touch with you?
Best way is to call me at 864-271-7940, or just come on the website at www.greenelaw, GREENELAW at greenelaw.legal. And we have a question. You can ask a question right on the website.
Yeah.
Or that gives you the information to get in touch with us.
Well, you've been doing it for a long time. You know what you're talking about. We appreciate you taking time out of the crazy busy to come on our show, David
All right, well,
Greene.
thank you for having me.